That's weird. Hi, I'm the Oddball, and today I'll be reviewing The Lord of the Rings, based on my Weirdometer scale. I use The Lord of the Rings kind of as a baseline for all of my other books. Um, it's basically a 5, right in the middle. A 10 would be something like The Call of Cthulhu, anything Lovecraftian, and not just because there's big monsters or weird monsters. Also, because of the way he writes his stories with extremely purple language and where he doesn't really describe the creature and instead just kind of creates a mood that is dark and scary or whatever you want to call it. And it's a very, very weird story. If you've read any of it, you'll know what I mean. On the other end of the scale is really dry textbook stuff, science books or science papers or maybe law books or whatever. Really just dry, full of facts. Not that science stuff can't be weird and interesting. It's just that zero is the driest and boringest. Anyway, Lord of the Rings is right in the middle. It does have weirdness in the fantasy, elves, dwarves, magic, that sort of thing, but it's also pretty much a standard story as far as like the hero's journey or whatever. It's a bunch of heroes who go on a journey and defeat evil and come back home. They're not trying to subvert anything. J.R.R. Tolkien isn't trying to subvert anything. Uh, Maybe he was back in the day because things were different. But now, the Lord of the Rings is fantasy. It's what almost all of other fantasy is based on. And when somebody subverts that, it can get a little weird or whatnot. But the Lord of the Rings isn't trying to do any of that, and it's a very well written book. Otherwise, I mean, I'd give it probably an 8.5 on the rating, but as far as the Weirdometer, it's definitely just a straight 5. Anyway, check it out if you haven't already. Check out the movies if you haven't already. And if you're willing, go ahead and check out my new book, Defenders, Reign of the Bugs, because